Welcome to this video data model definition on ThingWorx platform. In this video, we're going to be launching the ThingWorx Composer. Now, this is the first time you're going to be doing this after the section 1, so I'm going to take you through that. We're going to be identifying the data elements. We're also going to be creating these data elements on the platform. All right, so we need to monitor 3 variables: temperature, humidity, and the light intensity. So we're going to be creating 3 data elements, namely temperature, humidity, and light, and the data type is going to be number for all of these. Now, of course, you can create a data element with a data type of string or JSON or binary or whatever your requirement is. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the platform and how to create these. So I'm currently logged on to my developer.thingworx.com and I am already inside the portal. Now you can use the same URL, that is developer.thingworx.com, and you can log in. So once you log in, you're going to be seeing the cogwheel. So click on the cogwheel and you're going to be seeing the launch foundation server. Now if your server is stopped, you first have to start the server and then it'll give you an option to launch the server. So it's a 2-step process if you're logging into the system after a while. Now once you click on the launch foundation server, it's going to open another tab for you, and that's going to look something like this. Now this is how your landing page will look like, and you have all your entities on your left and all your current objects on your center panel. Perfect. Now this is the step number 1, which is to log in on your platform. Now the first thing we want to be able to do is we want to be able to create a thing which will have 3 properties. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing. So the first thing to do is to create a thing. So you can identify the things in the modeling, so click on things, and once you do that, it's going to show you all the things available for you. So these are some of the things which I have created, and these are some of the templates and things which come by default. All right, now you want to be creating a new one, so click on new, and you can name this something which you might remember. In our case, I'm going to say env strobe. So I'm thinking environment strobe. All right, now since you're going to be talking to a remote object, you're going to be using the remote template. So just type in remote, and there you go. So remote thing, this is the template you're going to be using. So that's about it. So 2 things, one is your name and the template. You're all good to go, and you go ahead and make sure that you save these changes you just made. Perfect. Now give it a second, it's going to be loading, and there you go. All right, now the next thing you got to do is to create those 3 data elements. In the language of ThingWorx, they call it properties. Either way, it is basically a container to hold your data values. All right, for that you're going to be going to properties, so click on properties. I'm already here in my properties, and now I'm going to create 3 new properties. For that, first you got to click on the edit button here. All right, when you do that, it's going to give you the options to start creating your properties. There you go. So add my property and go for it, and I'm going to be saying temperature, and make sure that this is a number. So go ahead and change your data type to number, and since you have to add 2 more values, you can say done and add. All right, there you go. Now you're going to be adding the second property, which is going to be humidity. Change the data type to number, and you got to add 1 more, which is light. This is also going to be number, and now this time you're actually done. So let's go ahead and say done, and there you go. So you're all set. You have 3 variables: temperature, humidity, and light, and we're going to be passing values from the ESP8266 or the remote IoT device to these 3 variables. Now before you exit from this, make sure you save it. Unless you save it, all of whatever you've done is not considered done. So go ahead and save it. Now let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go ahead and close this and go back to things. And now you see that you see your things, which is your env strobe right about there. Now when you click on it, it's gonna load, and you can go to properties here, and now you can see that you have your 3 variables. Perfect. In the next video, you're gonna be actually connecting the ESP8266 to the ThingWorx platform over Wi-Fi.